Did you know that choosing the wrong offensive playbook is the #1 reason why 99% of players struggle right now in Madden 26? But it's okay, because I've studied all 67 offensive playbooks here in Madden 26 and narrowed it down to the 4 best regardless of your play style. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the best trick play offense here in Madden 26, and then in my opinion is in the Panthers playbook. Starting out with this play, motion double pass from the bunch strong nasty. So all we're going to do here with this is just take the snap and throw this pass out here to this guy, and then you're just going to see, boom, wide open. Now, it's not 100% of the time, but I would say that a lot of the time, I'm not sure the exact percentage, that guy's wide open. And so we're gonna go through it again so I can kind of show you what happens when it gets guarded, because this is, there's no run commit, there's no pass commit, they just called it ready. That's a great trick play from the bunch strong nasty. So this is another money play, a great example of a money, kind of red zone play right here. All we're gonna do, we're gonna put RB on a flat route right here, and we're going to put A on a slant. So all we're trying to do is set up this outside receiver, like stop and go route. So we're just going to take this snap, boom, and there it is, easy window. We're gonna run it again, and we're gonna look at the replay. The reason why this works is because he's just gonna stop and then get to the perfect spot in the middle of this zone defense. Boom, stop, wait for the flat zone to run out to the flat with this flat route, and then just basically run a slant. So he's just gonna run the smoke screen and then run a slant right at the perfect time. Works very, very often, right? And you can also see we have other options in the play. We're gonna put them in the cover 2 right here, and we're gonna take this snap, and you can also see how even when there's a vertical there, he's still open. He still gets to a great spot because the vertical moves inside this game. All right, so the best pro offense here, in my opinion, is still the Jaguars offense. Henry won the belt using this offensive playbook, so that's what we're gonna be talking about here. We're just gonna block our running back, put RB in a streak. This is motion cross post from bunch strong nasty, and actually you would probably want to have this ball on the short side, or have your receivers on the wide side so that your wheel can run out towards that wide side of the field. So boom, set it up the same way. Take this snap, let B come in motion right here, and you can just see if they give you that pass out there, you have to throw it. Now he dropped the ball because he's soft, but that pass was clearly the best read on the field. And so if they give you that, you need to take it. They take it away right here, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait, and then I'm just gonna hit my crosser in the middle of the field. Key focus on getting rid of the ball right here. So we're gonna go through it one more time here, see if we can get it. That time I probably could have thrown it, but this time I'm gonna roll out, playmaker up, and then hit that pass on the sideline, turn into a big game. So that's motion cross post. One of the best. I mean, all the pro players use this play every single game to dominate an offense. And I've actually done an entire offensive video on this specific playbook, Jaguars. So there's many more plays that I can talk about here. But all we're gonna do, this is another one that's really good here. Motion X choice, and so all we're gonna do, put B on a streak, put our tight end on a corner route, and this is a cover 3 beating play. So we're just gonna take this snap right here, and kind of the main thing that you're just looking to set up is that pass lead down the field right there, an easy bomb on 26. All right, so next we're gonna break down the best run offense here in this game, and in my opinion, not a lot of great ones, but you have the New Orleans Saints playbook because you have this gun-heavy Saint formation now. You're able to put a running back at quarterback and run basically a wildcat, and you can actually put a gadget player at this quarterback position. And so you see we're gonna have Alvin Kamara here at our quarterback position right here. So this is just easy, man. I mean, this is just easy offense. It just allows you to have surgical stick. I remember Noah Up Next won a belt running this in Madden 22, and you can just see how, I mean, just look at that. Plenty of room to run, walk in untouched, no pass commit from them. So just regular run defense. All you really need to do is follow your blocks, pick your lane, and I mean, blocks are good. I mean, this is the Steelers defensive line right here, and you're just seeing we're having a lot of success running this. And so you have your QB power and you have your QB blast. I'm pretty sure that was power, so we're just gonna run the other one right here. You can kind of see how you have a lead blocker, which can kind of help you get to the sideline a little bit. So we'll call it again, QB power, try to get out to the edge. There you go, make one man miss, jukebox. having a running back out there makes this a lot easier because you have those abilities at your disposal. So that's the gun heavy Saint, but there's another formation that makes this offense really good. And that offense is wing slot offset. And so really what we're gonna talk about here is you have an RPO and then you have a halfback punch. So we're just gonna go ahead and put one of them in my audibles here, and we're gonna call RPO alert bubble. This is a really good RPO because we're in a heavy run formation and they have to defend the run first, right? So not a lot of people are gonna be expecting you to throw that ball out there, but if we go ahead and put our punch in there and they wanna go ahead and like user or man up this Y, so now their slot corner is not gonna be involved in the run, well now you can hand this ball off and kind of punish them towards the other side of the field, right? So Playbook is going to be, in my opinion right now, the best offense here in this game. From the Steelers playbook, Swole actually broke this down in victoryformation.gg, so go over there, use code BLT for 20% off any membership type. But here we're gonna have tight doubles, we have bunch X nasty, and we have trips X nasty. So we'll go ahead and there's a bunch of bombs that Swole broke down out of trips X nasty. If you want to check those out, it's actually kind of crazy. Kind of just if you guys are OGs to the channel, you know about BLT and Madden 24 running tight doubles. So when you call this play shot, fade, cross, you want to make sure you're on the short side of the field, and all you really got to do is put Y on a streak, right? So you're just going to take this snap and you're just going to wait for this pass to emerge open right there on the sideline. Claypool, bring that pass in, get those feet down inbound. It's the same thing that we talk about all the time out of a lot of these other formations where you're just waiting for these wheel routes to run over these flat zones. You can also see how you can throw that pass right up the seam against a cover 2 because that mid read's not going to be able to get back there, especially when you have those super fast receivers like DK Metcalf in this spot. Demario Davis has no chance getting from on the line of scrimmage and mid read all the way back here, passing that ball inside. You can see it's a little bit of a wobbler here from Aaron because he got hit, but it's still just an easy throw. But clearly you have your wheel wide open here on the sideline. The longer you wait on the wheel, the more it can get open, but you just have to deal with pressure at that point. But even against a cover 3 defense with this play shot fade cross, it's the same thing. Wait for that wheel to run over that flat zone and under that third, and then passing that ball in the silence. So shot fade cross kind of got a little nerf in Madden 25, but it's back here in this game because it takes advantage of the meta and the core things that make offenses great in this game, which is attacking the deep sideline with auto motion wheels or just regular wheel routes. All right, so that's going to do it for the updated best playbooks that you need to be using here in Madden 26. A lot of great stuff. Regardless of your play style, this is what you need to be using. Comment down below what's your favorite playbook and what playbooks I should break down next. But if you're struggling on defense right now and you want to learn the best defense to complement one of these great offensive playbooks, click this video on the screen where I break down the Tennessee Titans defensive game plan and how you can run it to have way more success and get way more stops on defense. It's been BLT. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.